video here. I was not planning on filming this yet, but I used my Tarte Be MATTEnificent Amazonian Colored Clay Matte Collector's Palette. I used this today to do my makeup, well, my eyes and my cheeks. And you guys, oh my gosh, I was so pleasantly surprised that I'm like excited, and I don't know, I can't wait to talk about it. So the video is happening right now. I just filmed my SE Spring Collection review, hence the same outfit, the same makeup. I'm sorry, I had time to do this, so I'm doing it. So this is what the palette looks like. Mine is a little bit, sorry, it has fingerprints on it. So that's what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. It has gold around the sides and on the back. And then when you open it up, it has this really nice big mirror, and it comes with a little sheet with the names on it. And then you also get this little brush, a two-sided brush. The one side is kind of like a domed crease brush, and then the other side is a flat shader brush. Now the flat shader brush I do like. I don't mind this, but the crease blending brush, you're not going to be able to blend anything out with this. It's a little bit too stiff, and I mean maybe for just putting the product on, but in terms of actually blending it out, I don't know if this is going to do it for you. Moving on to the actual palette, there are 6, let me flip it. There are 6 eyeshadows, 1 blush, and 2 liners. My stars above, I love this palette. It's a very, very unique palette. So if you're one of those people that you don't buy makeup very often, you kind of want to wait until the next big thing is out, I would say that this is it. Now all of the shades are matte, so if you want a shimmery eye or cheek, you're not going to get it with this. But I will say I am a huge fan of shimmery eyeshadows, and I have just this palette on my eyes today, and I have to say I am not missing my shimmer at all. I love the way that my eye makeup turned out. So this palette retails for $36. I got mine at Ulta. I haven't seen them at Sephora yet, but I'm sure they have it. My Sephora is late on everything. So when I first got this, I was kind of worried about the consistency of it, because when I swatched it just with my fingers, it didn't feel like a cream, it didn't feel like a powder. It felt like something very unique. But when I go in with my blending brush, they kind of feel like a powder with a little bit of a cream finish to it. I will say they are extremely blendable. If you have issues with eyeshadow, I'm not the best at eyeshadow. It is definitely not my thing. I've gotten a lot better, but this makes it so easy to blend the colors out. I think it's the consistency, because they're not super powdery and they're also not super creamy. It's like right in the middle. The consistency of them is perfect for blending out. Let me just say that. I was kind of afraid of this dark purple, and I put it over like right in my crease, and then I just took my Sigma E25, which, sorry, it's dirty, I just used it, but this is just like a mid-sized blending brush, and I just blended everything out, and oh my gosh, it blends out so beautifully, and this shadow is so pigmented, which I was afraid of. I'm like, that's way too pigmented. I'm gonna put it on and I'm gonna have issues. Oh my gosh, not the least bit of an issue. So I will give you guys individual swatches of all of the colors, but here, let me grab my little paper thingy here. Okay, so this purple color right here, which I already kind of showed you guys, is called Two Plums Up. And I mean, you can see the pigmentation is insane. It's extremely pigmented, extremely blendable, gorgeous, beautiful. I love it. And then this one in the center is called Peach for the Stars. And this one, I really like the color of it. It's It's kind of a taupey tan, super light, like nude color. That was a lot of words to describe one shadow. It just works really well on your lid. You can run this through your crease. You can use it up toward your brow bone. You can use it up toward your brow bone to kind of blend everything out. Very universal eyeshadow. And then the one beside that is called Stand Out from the Crowd. And this one is your typical, I mean, look at that pigmentation. It's your typical like brow bone off-white shade, but the pigmentation on it is insane. Oh my gosh. And then moving up to the top. Okay, so view from the taupe. This is the one that I ran through my crease, and I put a little bit of it on my lid also. That was a hard one to get out. And then the shade in the center is called Rose to the Occasion, and it is a beautiful rose-colored nude shadow. I think they work really well together. I think that's another thing that I like about it. You can use any of them on your lid. You can use any of them in your crease. Now you're going to get more depth with some as opposed to, you guys know the drill. But they all work very well together. And then the last one is Pink Outside the Box. And that one, I mean, look at that. They're so incredibly pigmented, but they're not powdery, but they're not creamy. The consistency, I still am shocked by it because it's very unique. Never before have I felt eyeshadows like this, and I love them. So there's some colors for you. And then the liners, there is a brown one over here, which is called Dream in Chocolate, and then this one is Don't Stand Black. And I used the black one on my upper lash line, and I kind of blended it out with a pencil brush. It's smudged out very nicely. It's nice and black. So yeah, everything in this palette is just so good. And then the blush. The blush is called Elevated, and that's what it looks like. I'll have to do a close-up on this because I know you guys aren't going to be able to see it that well. I have the blush on today, and let me put a little bit more on. I was kind of nervous as to how this was going to apply, but honestly, it gives you the nicest, very light wash of color. Now, of course, you could build it up. I just wanted it to be very light, but I think it's a beautiful, I'm getting hairs here. I think it's a beautiful color. Yeah, I'm hopelessly in love with this. Video's not sponsored. Tarte doesn't even freaking know I exist, but Tarte, call me up. So let me know what you guys think of this. If you try it, if you haven't tried it, seriously, it's bomb digs. So yeah, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little impromptu video. I'm sure it's gonna be like 20 minutes long, but you guys know when I get excited, things happen. So yeah, I love you guys, and I already said that, but I'm saying it again because I love you so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!
And then this one here is called... was I even on film anymore? Probably not. Oh, jeez Louise. Someone's trying to kill me because it is as hot as a stack of donkey balls up in here. I had to put my fan on. I am beyond high strung right now. I had to think of the word that I wanted. Thank God it came to my mind. Not like enabled. It's such an easy word. It just rolls off your tongue. Could I think of it? No, I couldn't. I'm all for the powder eyeshadows. I mean, I'm all for powder eyeshadows. I have a ton of them. I mean, a ton. Oh. Where do you go from there? Where do you go? You go nowhere but up because you've hit rock bottom. This is my rock bottom. Oh my God, why is it so hot in here? Someone's trying to kill me. Stevie Wonder is my pimp. I would pimp my body out for Stevie Wonder. Wait, woohoo. Not for Stevie Wonder to be like my daddy, but for Stevie Wonder to sing his songs to me. I'm not interested in the man that is Stevie Wonder. I'm interested in the voice. Is this not a beauty video anymore? It's turned into music? Somebody is staring me down and I do not like it. You know, somebody told me last week your eyebrow game is strong. And then, hashtag, dem eyebrows dough. I mean, does it get any better than that? No. That's the best compliment I've ever received, so thank you. Yo. Okay, you are a freak of nature.